Hey everyone, welcome to IGN's Summer of Gaming. I am Seth Macy. Today I'm joined by Ali Hamayunfar. Yes, I nailed it on the first try. From Razer, we are talking about the new Kitsune fight sticks. This is like so crazy cool. Like, let's just talk about the form factor here.
People's reaction when you first see it is, wow, that thing is super thin and beautiful. And that's kind of the same thing we talked about with innovation in Razer. You can kind of see the ID is very similar to our Razer Blade laptop. So we took a lot of that inspiration for the product. You can see it's super slim, portable, but it's still ergonomic where you can rest your palms on it. And it does have an aluminum top plate to keep it sturdy, premium, and kind of not, be sturdy on your lap as well.
Sure.
So we took a lot of inspiration from the Blade.
And these are the plates that are available at launch when you put this out, these two?
Yeah, so the top plate is actually removable. We will release a template to our fans as well so they can get their own, Photoshop skills, make their own artwork, and they can remove the top plate and customize it however they want as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man, when I first saw this, it didn't make sense to my brain because I don't know if this comes through on the camera. It's so thin. It's like the size of an iPad, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we actually, when we're thinking about sizes, 13-inch iPad came to our mind. So that was kind of a perfect size that we know a lot of consumers out there use. We try to make it where it's as thin as a Razer Blade laptop when it's fully closed.
That is so crazy. And that way you can just throw it into like a laptop sleeve or whatever.
Yeah, so I have my Razer Blade laptop in my laptop sleeve and actually have this in my tablet sleeve on my Razer backpack.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That is so. I know you see guys, they'll pull out the Domino's pizza box, and open it up and throw out their sticks. So this is you could throw two of these in your bag.
Yeah, with the joysticks, I know people that put baby bottle covers on the joysticks to protect it in their backpack, and it's joysticks are huge. The JLF is pretty thick for a joystick, so having a leverless option is super slim and portable.
Awesome. Who helped develop this?
So yeah, we got a lot of feedback and collaboration with top pro players. Justin Wong, one of the main ones that we worked a lot in collaboration with. Yeah. So got a lot of feedback from him as well as some other pros and some tournament organizers as well within the FGC. We really, internally we love FGC as well, but we wanted to make sure that the pros would love it, would use it as well, and it's to their standard, which it is. So
it's for the people, by the people.
Exactly.
That's
or
awesome.
Gamers by gamers.
What are the different versions? We've got Chun-Li here. Mm-hmm. We've got, is that Cammy there?
Cammy.
And those are the two that are going to be available at launch?
Yes, so we'll have the standard edition, and then we'll have Chun-Li and Cammy at launch to start. So you'll have the three. Okay,
and outside of the customization options, is there plans for future collaborations with anybody?
Yeah, I'm a big fighting game fan myself. I love different games. I love Warner Brothers, as you can probably see.
Oh, nice.
And I love a lot of IP within fighting games. So nothing for now, but you never know what can come in the future.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the question everybody wants to know, do they have Chroma?
Of course.
Okay.
We're Razer. Yeah, you can I don't know if you can tell, but we do have the Chroma along the edge here, and you can customize that. There's a ton of different ways. I won't go into too much detail, but basically you can do a cool thing where you hit the lock switch, press create, and these buttons will do different things for your Chroma lighting.
Really?
Yeah, it's super cool, and we know with the FGC, people love to show off their fight stick.
Yeah.
People do different kinds of artwork, different kinds of lighting on the buttons, so we wanted to do that for our fans as well. So like I said, you can customize the top plate, and you can also change the lighting to however you like as well.
Is there going to be any sort of game-specific, bundles of Chroma lighting, or is that?
That's still something that we're talking about. It's still TBD for right now. Well, there is built-in reactive lighting to the button, so when you do button presses, it will react to your button presses.
All right.
But maybe in the future we'll do something with the actual game itself. It's still TBD.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What would you say are the biggest benefits of this layout? Because this is just completely nothing that I've ever can get my head around.
Yeah, for sure. And I come from the same background. I grew up in the 90s playing in arcades, so joystick is nostalgia to me. I love the joystick, but this is the future. And kind of the benefits for Leverless is that it helps you with reducing input errors. So for an example, say you do a fireball with Ryu, right? Mm-hmm. You go from 6 o'clock to 3 o'clock and press punch. Say on accident you go above 3 o'clock, you're going to do a forward jump, and then you mess up the fireball. With this, jump is its own button. It's the big one right here. So basically,
Oh yeah, no doubt.
yeah. So basically, just press down, forward, and punch. You eliminate that risk of accidentally doing a forward jump. So there's certain things with Leverless that eliminates execution errors.
Right.
That's beneficial, and a lot of top pros are transitioning to that. And that's something we noticed. So we knew we had to make something awesome for this new golden age, and that's why we came out with. We knew Leverless was the future, you know. So even myself, like I said, I'm a joystick guy, but this is the future. So we transitioned to this, and we knew we could really make it awesome with our tech that we have from Razer. And so for me, it's the game changers, the switches.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, what are we talking about for switches here?
Yeah. So as you know, Razer makes our own. We make our own switches.
Yep.
We have a ton of keyboards. So we went with the red optical linear switches.
Nice.
These are the same switches in our Deathstalker V2 Pro keyboard, which I use and I love. And the benefit is, you know, a lot of fight sticks use mechanical switches. We went with optical. You can't beat the speed of light.
Right.
And a lot of combos require heavy execution and like one frame links for some games. So if you drop that combo, your opponent can punish you.
Yeah.
So we wanted to give the user the best speed advantage possible to kind of help with that latency to do your combo executions. So.
When can people get their hands on one of these?
So release date currently is TBD. There is a pre-order going on GameStop US right now.
Okay.
But for right now, the official release date is TBD. We'll have some news very, very soon on the release date. I'm super hype on it. I hope the fans are. So far, we've had a really great reaction. We were able to go to the Street Fighter launch event and showcase these last week, and the reception we got was amazing. So thank you all. I know Maximilian showed it on his stream, which was awesome, and we got a ton of Reddit posts, and I got so many text messages and DMs.
Went viral.
Yeah, it blew up pretty quickly. So it seems like FGC is pretty hyped for it, and we are too. So
Nice.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, my level of hype went like a lot higher as soon as I saw him. I was like, "You gotta be kidding me! This is badass." So,
Yeah.
Ali, I want to thank you so much for your time. I am Seth Macy. This is IGN Summer of Gaming. For more fighting game knockout punches, keep it right here on IGN. Thank you. Good talking to you.